during the day when my hair is...
Yep. Hello everybody from EPCOT. You saw some videos walking in, but we are here at EPCOT today. It is a Thursday. We got food and wine, and yeah, we're getting our first look at the brand new side areas, I would say. Yep, I'm here with Zach. This all the new shrubbery, all brand new, and then their fountain's gonna go there. But come along and join the day. So as I was saying, all this new shrubbery on the side is new. I'll put in the concept art of what the fountain is going to look like, but all the shrubbery is new. They took out the Leave a Legacy stones, which obviously used to be here, redid all the pavement, and yeah, both sides look very nice, and I'm excited for the fountain to go in. But let's head on in. The world awaits. So fountain right here, but Spaceship Earth looking real nice. It's kind of the same way up here where you can go to the left to test track mission space, and then on the right go to the seas and the land pavilion. So I think we are gonna head over to the seas and the land pavilion first. But again, we had to make a reservation to come. It's pretty difficult, but pretty much you could buy a regular day ticket and make a reservation for when your trip is for that day, and you get one park per day. And yeah, so Epcot's open from 11 to 9. So we're here, we made a reservation. Should be interesting to go around, see how many people are here, what the crowd control is like. So right here, new pin trading headquarters. You can see back there. They're actually trading pins right out front, which is pretty interesting. We didn't know if that was gonna come back. But heading over into the land pavilion. See, you can't go straight anymore. You might be able to make the little loop over to the other side, to like over by mission space, but we're gonna go to the seas and kind of make our way around that way. It's interesting to see all the construction and how they're kind of allowing people and guest flow to move around all the construction. So as I said earlier, you have to make reservations. There's a limited park capacity, and on top of that, safety measures, have to have your mask on. I'll touch more on that a little bit later. But yeah, we're kind of just seeing what it's like being here. Thank you. So you walk in the land, everything is open in here. Awesome Planet with all the social distance marker on the ground. I guess Garden Grill is the only thing not open. But Living with the Land down there open, Soarin' over there open, and the Seasons, which you have to mobile order to get your food, which again, I'll touch on that a little bit more later. So here's the beginning of the standby line for Soarin'. It says it's a 10-minute wait. We're getting in line at 11:44, so I'll let you know how long it is. So it's just Zach and I, obviously, here today, but they asked us how many were in our party, and we said 2. So we are currently in this line. That one seems like more large parties. I think it's just 3 or more. But yeah, we're in the 2-person party. 2 people, you know. And then all the games are back on, all the trivia. We saw that wasn't happening a little bit ago, but with all the social distance marking on the ground, you know, people should be able to follow the rules and play the game, have a good time. So you can see right there, they have the plexiglass, please don't touch, right there, just to, you know, create some space, some artificial space. And we'll see how distant it is on the ride, but it does not look like there's anyone there. No pre-show, no Patrick. So here we go. There's only 2, so 2 parties, or if you're a big party, 1 party, but don't touch. So we hear Patrick, but he is not on the screen. But you can hear him. So that's pretty interesting. Here we go, time to go on Soarin'. You can see real quick that there's a plastic divider right there, so on a kiddie seat. So you have the distance. But let's get ready to take off. So just at Soarin', they were still pumping in all the smells, which was fun. Good to, you know, experience that the way that you're supposed to. Interesting tidbit about when you're exiting the theater, they tell you to take your time and maintain physical distance. So it takes a little bit longer to pretty much unload the ride and load the ride, but doesn't take away from the experience of going on the ride. So child swap has the safety, like sit away from each other, distancing markers, but it's also extended queue, but essentially child swap right there. Garden Grill doing dining reservations, but I'm assuming no characters. I don't see any walking around. I know that some places are doing character dining and they're just like distancing from actually like meeting the characters. We're also heading out of the land pavilion. Not sure where we're gonna go, but we're gonna come back and do Living with the Land and potentially Awesome Planet. So we're gonna go head over to the World Showcase now. Initial thoughts on, you know, riding a ride. I felt distance from everyone throughout the entire thing, even with the plexiglass in line. The ride was a good time. So I would just, so far, so good. I'm interested to see as the day progresses and people start, you know, eating. It's 12:06, so also that ride probably took about 20 minutes from us getting into line to exiting. So that was another 20 minutes of posted 10 more minutes. I mean, it really wasn't that bad, and part of that was riding the ride. But so I'm interested to see how also the day goes on, what people are doing, you know, where they're eating, how they're dealing with the masks as it gets hotter and hotter and hotter. We're gonna come back for you, Figment. Not right now, but we'll come back for you. You can see Club Cool, and this entire area is now gone. But yeah, so Club Cool and this whole area is gone, so still doing construction in the middle, and should be interesting to see what goes here now. So we're starting to see some food and wine. This booth, not open, says coming this fall. I'm interested to see what booths are open. It looks like whatever is over here is open. This was the Hawaii booth last year, so it's interesting to see if it is this year. It looks like it is, so we might stop, get something to eat. It's a little early. Right across the Starbucks, the Hawaii booth is open. I see people getting in line, so. And Citrus Blossom. So yeah, I guess the ones around the showcase are open currently, and maybe the ones outside the showcase aren't yet. If you know me, you know the Hawaiian Kahlua pulled pork slider is my favorite thing. Also, the guidebook, all digital, completely digital guidebook, which is actually pretty cool. They do have the menu over there, which we'll walk over, but you can do everything just straight from your mobile device. So looking at the Hawaii menu, the Kahlua pulled pork slider with the sweet and sour Dole pineapple chutney. Yep, very good. But the hash, and then so something interesting here is this year you can get either a 6-ounce pour or a 12-ounce pour of what looks like just beers. So that's new to this year, and should be interesting to see how many people are holding what cup today. I think we're gonna go get in line. Yeah, definitely. The answer is yes. Distancing markers on the ground goes all the way, and it's a big extended queue. This is one of the most popular booths at the festival. And then you can see right in front of us is they have plexiglass dividing you and the cast member, which is good way to keep safe. So this is the pork slider, the Kahlua pork slider. Had it before, very good. See where we are right now, no mask on because we're about to start eating, but we're very distant from anyone. Those are the closest people. They kind of distance on the tables so you can, like, you know, distance and eat and take off your mask and enjoy it. But let's bite into this, see how it is. Wow. Always the best thing I've ever ate. Always one of my favorite things at the festival. So good. We're stopping at Starbucks right now just so we can get our large cup of waters. So that'd be good. Right here, Citrus Blossom might go there also. They always have some pretty good food. Except when actively eating or drinking while stationary. So I don't know if you just heard that. It was the loudspeakers. It seems like they're doing it every 15 minutes, and pretty much what it is, it's a guy coming off saying, please do physical distancing, and when you're eating, please, or drinking, please don't walk while you do it, stand off to the side. So you can see they've set up a bunch of tables. There's people doing it right now, but you're supposed to have your mask on whenever you're walking around, and if you're gonna drink something, step off to the side and drink it. So we just got we just got water from Starbucks, and we're just off to the side looking out on the World Showcase Lagoon and, you know, drinking some water, staying hydrated. So we're gonna walk around starting with Mexico and work our way around. We're gonna look at the booths, go on some rides. If you guys have been to Food and Wine Festival before, comment down below what your favorite booth at Food and Wine Festival is, or your favorite dish. And if you've not been to Food and Wine Festival, let me know down below which way you prefer walking around the World Showcase. Do you start with Mexico or do you start with Canada? So let's go to Mexico. So we just came around from the Hawaii booth, but here we are, Food and Wine, 25th anniversary here at the entry to the world. Again, we're gonna continue to go to Mexico, but right as you walk in on the left is the Islands of the Caribbean, or Islands of the Caribbean booth, and yeah, we'll take a look at what's on it. I've had it before, but the empanada, but I've had the jerk spice chicken, and that chicken is so good. It's my favorite thing. And again, for the beers, the lager, 6-ounce pour or 12-ounce pour. So that's interesting. Right here, you could still get the 2020 Remy's Ratatouille Hide and Squeak. Pretty much in every single country, there's a little Remy, like from Ratatouille, and he's just on the top of a building or something, and you place a sticker everywhere, and then you get a cool piece of merchandise. But it is $8 to do it, so essentially you're just buying the merchandise. But cool little thing that they allow you to do, and that is right here at Disney Traders. But again, you can't enter right here. You got to walk all the way around to where we were before, and you can enter there. But let's continue to Mexico and Earth Eats. So we're here at Earth Eats right before you enter the Mexico Pavilion. But the Impossible Meatball, very good. I've had it before, only $5.75. And then the Violet Lemonade Ale is interesting because a lot of people like Violet Lemonade. I don't think we're gonna stop here right now, but we're kind of just getting a gist of what is here and what booths they have. And then right here on the right is Mexico. It looks like they have a ribeye taco and a pork tostada, a little bit more expensive, around the $6.90, $6.75, but they also have the margaritas, and again, the two versions of the pours. So that's cool. So you can hear the guy in the background. But La Cantina, the Mexican quick serve right here, and the entrance to Mexico, it is open. So quick serve right there on the right. Then on the left, margarita stand is open, so you can get all your margaritas, from avocado to strawberry to everything there. But I think we're gonna head into the Mexico Pavilion and check out the Grand Fiesta Tour. Gotta check out the Grand Fiesta Tour. If you have been following along, the Jose Carioca animatronic broke down and they took him out of the ride at the very last scene. I'll put in a video right here of what happened. And we're gonna see if he's in here now, so should be fun. And Grand Fiesta Tour, so woo, one of the best rides here.
Enjoy the ride, folks.
And into the Fiesta Tour. And again, everywhere, wherever there's switchbacks, there are these plexiglass dividers, which allows you to stay distant, except for this area right here. But here we are, front row. As you can see, no international cast members, so everyone is wearing the World Showcase one, which has all the flags. But here we go, Grand Fiesta Tour.
Excuse me, have you seen a duck? Hey, hey, hey! Wrong duck! Goodbye!
So as you can see, no Jose Carioca. They took his animatronic down. So Grand Fiesta Tour, always a fun time. Interesting to see no Jose yet. We're really interested to see when he comes back, if he comes back, what's going on with that. And Zach got some avocado margarita from La Cave del Tequila. A great decision. But let's head on out. So Mexico Pavilion, avocado margarita, Grand Fiesta Tour, all good. Right here you can see Zig demonstrating one of the hand washing stations right outside the Mexico Pavilion. We're gonna keep on walking around, check out Norway and do all that stuff. But so far so good. And they're cracking down on most of if you're taking your mask down or doing anything. So
don't take your mask off.
Don't take your mask off. It's been very good. So Frozen Ever After all the way back there. This is the queue, but it seems like they're distancing inside. But even today, it's a pretty long line. I'm gonna see what the wait time is if it's up there. So let's go see what, 30 minutes. So, not right now, but maybe later.
Maybe later.
So moving on from Frozen Ever After Norway, we're gonna go back just past the China Pavilion booth for food and wine, but here's the China Pavilion. Joy of Tea, right over here. We are going to walk to, I think Italy. We're gonna look for something over at the Italy booth because they usually have something pretty good. And here comes our guy. So the refreshment outpost is open, but none of these places in this area, the African trade post, like usually there's shirts over there that you can get and stuff like that. All the handcrafted wood pieces are, which are good. And right across, we got the Africa booth, which they got some corn and white beans, which looks pretty good, and the piri piri skewered shrimp, which I've heard is very good, but I've never got it. And then you can also get this over at Animal Kingdom, the Tusker Lager, either a 6-ounce pour or a 12-ounce pour. But here it is. Look, so at this festival market little kiosk, it's all the Flower and Garden stuff, which they weren't able to sell because a couple days into Flower and Garden, the park shut down, and then they reopened with food and wine. So, you know, all of these stuff, little salt and pepper shakers, pretty cool. But this is a cool shirt, buzzing around, $30. So,
wow.
Yeah. But I also know if you're an annual pass holder right now, 30% discount. Which is good, and I think cast members have a 50% discount until the end of this month, which is in a couple days. So we're gonna continue. The Italy booth is one of the more popular ones. I don't even know if it's open because I don't see anyone over there right now, but we'll see. Spain booth not open yet. It again says coming this fall, which could mean October. I'm not sure how long this food and wine is going on for.
Wouldn't that be Flower and Garden or?
Well, food and wine normally goes through November, mid-November. So I'm saying potentially mid-September, or I mean, it's not even August yet. It's still July. So this is the earliest food and wine has happened, I want to say. And right over here, the Italy booth. So here is the Italy booth. You got a margarita flatbread, pretty much pizza, the tortellini with ricotta and the crispy bacon, and a cannoli. And then again, 6-ounce pour just of the Pilsner and a 12-ounce pour of everything else. But the frozen Italian margarita is pretty good. I've had that. The Moscato is good as well. I've had that. And then last year they had some kind of chicken tender thing that I got, which was good. But I know the La Classica is also pretty good. But all pretty expensive, except for the cannoli, which is a dessert. But we're gonna keep on going. Nothing really that we like over there. So leaving Germany and Italy, entering the America Pavilion, or the USA Pavilion, as it should be called. But obviously there is no concerts. Usually, you know, you get Smash Mouth or some people like that. Plain White Tees have been here past couple of years, but they have the mariachi group that usually plays over in Mexico here, and the Jammers, who are janitors, but they play the drums. They're really drummers, but they're the Times. And then right to the left is the DVC, the turkey legs, and it looks like the Regal Eagle may or may not be open. Let's go check it out. So yes, you can place a mobile order. The Regal Eagle is open, but then also the bar over there is open as well. So, and the smoker is smoking things.
Yeah, it is, because it is Cheech and Chong are here because it's smoky.
And then obviously the theater. American Adventure is running normal shows and they're distancing in the theater. But then we're gonna go right across to Hops and Barley, which is another very good booth here at Food and Wine. If you don't know, way earlier in all the construction, Art of Disney used to be way at the front of the park, but now it is at the very, very back of the park, right next to American Adventure. And this is the new Art of Disney store. We're not gonna head in right now because we're looking at Hops and Barley. We're gonna go check out the menu for that. And there goes R2-D2. And here is the Hops and Barley market menu. We got the lobster roll, the seafood boil, very like, you know, seafood dish based, the carrot cake, and then all the alcohol. And the APA, the Three Daughters Coffee Blonde Ale. I want to say I've had Angry Orchard Rosé Hard Cider.
I think newsflash, everyone has.
Yeah, but yeah, and then around $8 for the entrees and around $4 for the dessert. So Zach's currently in line for the Barley and Hops Market. He's getting the Coffee Blonde Ale. I'm heading over to the Italy stand to get the Moscato. I've had it before. It's one of my favorite Moscatos here at the festival. So let's go get it. So just went to the Italy booth, got the Moscato. I had it before. It's very, very good. Zach right here, he got the 6-ounce Coffee Blonde Ale from the Barley and Hops.
Oh, it was delicious.
Very good. Got the 6-ounce pour, so here, let me grab the cup.
Yeah, that's the 6-ounce.
So this is the cup.
And it was $4.50.
I'll hold it up to that. Obviously, yeah.
Just a little shot.
But only $4, which is
I know, you can get turned.
Which is a good bit. And then here, I'll try this Moscato real quick. I've had it before. Very good, very smooth. Yeah. So we're gonna keep on walking around. You can see photo passes out, setting up their devices to start taking photos over here with Spaceship Earth in the background or Italy in the background. And then it looks like the mariachi group has started. So I know it's loud, but the Mariachi Cobre has started playing some Coco music. And we're gonna head into the Japan Pavilion. During Festival of the Arts, they have the sushi donut. During Flower and Garden, I want to say they have the furushi. And now it looks like they have this kind of potted plant ahi tuna type thing, which sounds very good. We might be getting that. And another photo pass photographer out taking this shot
of the Shinto shrine.
Of the Shinto shrine. So right here is the Japan Pavilion, tempura, frothy ramen, and the flower pot, which is what we got. All around $6, pretty affordable. The Kirin draft beer, the 6-ounce and the 12 ounces, and the strawberry sake, which is pretty good.
I'm getting that one.
But we're gonna go over here, take our masks off, and try this flower pot. So they put soy sauce on the top of it, but you could definitely ask without it. So if you don't like soy sauce, then I don't know what you're really doing at the Japan Pavilion, and it looks like it's got some, looks like it has salmon roe. That's a fish egg right there, and then with salmon, and then on a bed of rice. So should be good. The salmon flour ikura is what it's called. That is really good. Definitely a big fan. So if you look at the back of the Japan Pavilion, this was originally supposed to be a roller coaster, Mount Fuji roller coaster behind. And essentially when you walked in, you'd be able to see it over by Spaceship Earth. It's kind of like the Matterhorn. I'll put in concept art. You'll know what I'm talking about. So walking out of the Japan Pavilion and Japan booth right here, we are going to head into the Morocco Pavilion and then make our way to France. We'll go check out that Morocco booth right now, see what they got over there. So Morocco booth, Here we go. We got the beef kata pockets, the spicy hummus fries, and a chocolate baklava. That actually looks pretty good. $9, $8, $4.50. And then again, Mediterranean beer. I've had the Mimosa Royale before. It's essentially just a mimosa. But yeah, 6 ounce, 12 ounce of the beer. And a good option if you like more of the Mediterranean options, or if you like more of the Mediterranean dishes. Leaving Morocco, going over to France. So over here at Brazil, they got the crispy pork belly, the pão de queijo. I'm gonna say this. Queijo. It's kind of Brazilian cheese bread.
Yeah, wow.
And then we got the beer company Barbosa Black Beer, and some cool options. But usually this line without social distancing is all the way back there, which is making it, I mean, no one there now, but pretty good options. So we're in the France Pavilion. Chef de France right here, not open currently. It doesn't look like open at all, but we're actually gonna go check out the construction walls for the Ratatouille ride. So here is Remy, the host of the Food and Wine Festival. You see the Skyliners moving on in the back. To the left and further back in the pavilion, you have the new Beauty and the Beast sing-along and all the options, the ice cream and stuff over there. And I'm gonna head on over here. And we are now right here. This will be how you will enter the back area of France, which will have the Ratatouille ride. So the Ratatouille ride was scheduled to open up in spring. We do not really know much about it, but it's essentially the same exact one that they have in Disneyland Paris, or in the Studios Park over there, Walt Disney Studios Park. So essentially the same exact ride, but we also are getting a crepe shop, but also we don't know when it's gonna open. So Ratatouille back there, hand washing station right there. And we are now going to head to this France Pavilion, or France booth, see what they have, usually some good options. So let's go take a look. So here we are, France booth. Some good options. That goat cheese tart, I'm not even gonna try to say any of it, but the duck confit looks pretty good. And then I think I am going to get the rosé slush, which looks pretty good. Here comes Elsa on a horse-drawn carriage. Yeah, they're pumping in the Frozen music. But there they are, walking around, enjoying their day, waving to everyone.
Oh, she's not the queen anymore. She's the queen.
Hello! We are going to head on over to Canada now, and then I think we're gonna go to Imagination with Figment, because one of the best rides here. I know all you people used to like the old one, but the new one is far superior. And look at this. France, looking all nice. Excited for Ratatouille to open up. So we're gonna walk around right now and we're gonna try to find just one of the Remy's. We didn't do the scavenger hunt, but we just wanna see if we can, if, you know, we needed to. So let's see if we see anything. We think they're like this big, or, you know, like a hand. Like a one hand. And maybe like one of the tops of the store. So look around, we'll see if we see anything, give you guys a little hint. Me cannot find it, but we do see Alice over there, so we'll go say hi. Oh, and there we go.
Okay, I found it.
There we are.
Okay, they're kind of
they're pretty big. But so right here, the Remy in the UK pavilion,
the zucchini or cucumber
right across from Alice and the stage. So we're gonna go over and say hi to her real quick. Hello. So leaving the UK pavilion, you head over to the World Show Place, which is where they've kind of put a lot of the other booths that they would usually have, you know, right here on and all the roads. But instead of forming those lines, they have put them all into the Show Place, which is kind of like a big convention center where they like hold a lot of company retreats and stuff like that, company outings. So we're gonna head on in there and see what they got for us.
Hi.
Hello. And there you go, there we are. And here's all of the booths. We're gonna do a quick look around. We got the festival favorites, which we'll go through all the menus, but we got the festival favorites, desserts and champagne, Appleseed Orchard, and the mac and cheese. right here at Festival Favorites. We got a pierogi, fisherman's pie, and a bunch of alcohol. The Conundrum Red Blend I've had before. And the Guinness Bailey's milkshake looks pretty interesting. At the desserts and champagne, I don't know if you can hear me, there's a pianist right here. Right here we got the liquid nitrogen cake pops. If you guys watch Michael K, he's very big into the cake pops. So they got all of those, and they got some of the more of the dessert cocktails, which is cool. Here at the desserts and champagne booth. And then we're gonna walk over to Appleseed Orchard, which this used to be in the Canada for the O Canada. They got the same things, the ciders, the flights, the frozen slushes. But we're gonna walk to the mac and cheese one. Here's the mac and cheese, got gourmet mac and cheese, buffalo, lobster, and regular macaroni and cheese. And coming this way is Zig with the lobster mac and cheese.
$6.50. Good, that's much better. I was like
$6.50 for the lobster mac and cheese. It looks really good.
Here we go. Josh is trying it. Get a good scoop. It's got a good flavor. It's got a good cheese flavor. It's got a good seafood flavor. Look at that face.
It's like lobster bisque.
Yeah, exactly. That's perfect.
So we're heading out of World Show Place right now, but look at these cake pops over here used with liquid nitrogen. And there you go.
You have to be careful,
wow,
folks, because that is not oxygen.
So we're heading into Canada now. Just left World Show Place. Don't think we're gonna get anything in Canada, but World Show Place, the Figment, and then go on from there. So right out Le Cellier is the Canada booth. They got the Canadian cheddar and bacon soup, which looks good, and Le Cellier beef filet mignon. And on top of that, they have this fruit beer, which as well looks pretty good, and a couple other, the Merlot looks good, and an ice wine, which even looks more interesting. So we're back at the front where we initially entered, refreshment port. There's the Starbucks, and here's the citrus blossom, which we never really got a good look at. Lobster tail and the crispy citrus chicken. Another very good, very, very, very popular location here at Food and Wine. Walking back over to Figment, you can see usually this is lined with the flower bed for Flower and Garden. They have since obviously taken it away, even though we didn't really get any Flower and Garden this year. So I thought there was definitely a small possibility that they were gonna keep it, but nothing here, and obviously no monorail running. They're not running the monorail from the TTC to the EPCOT. So if you have a car, it's fine, but if you're on property, gonna have to take the buses straight to EPCOT. You cannot go to the TTC and then decide, because there's no park hopping. We told you we'd be back, and we are back. Journey to Imagination with Figment, one of the best rides at Disney World. If you have a problem with me saying that, go on this 5 times in a row and then tell me that, because this is the best ride at Disney World, and back there are the best bathrooms at Disney World, so.
Sure, you'll see how the 5 human senses can help capture your imagination.
Oh, can I go too?
Now, all together, if you would please read line 3 and
with F-I-G-M-E-N-T, you can see things differently. Terrific! You said it, Doc! Imagination is a blast!
So, just left Figment. Disney Pixar short films up there. It's the same 3 films that have been there forever. Piper, there's one with a dog, and Kite, I want to say, the Kite one. But we are going to head on over right across the way. We actually need to walk to the front by Spaceship Earth, and then I think we're going to walk around to Test Track. So we came past Spaceship Earth to head over to Test Track, and it's a 5-minute wait. So we're gonna go on Spaceship Earth real quick.
Your hands, arms, feet,
Hey guys.
legs inside the vehicle.
And here we are, our Spaceship Earth. There we go.
Welcome to the future.
I hope it's just our eyes.
Should I say?
I love it.
You don't like home is what you need originally. And for your dreams, don't worry about the house. A PDA with remote control. Or should I say the beginning of your future?
Looking out, only restrooms to the left, nothing to the right, as you can see by the construction walls. Yeah, obviously construction walls heading out there. And these social distancing markers on the ground are for the photo pass who was here earlier under this, taking photos of Spaceship Earth. Also, if you're wondering, guest relations right here has stayed open throughout this entire thing because of course it's guest relations. But we're gonna pass by Guardians, so this is gonna be our first look at Guardians since, I don't know, this is probably March, so it should be interesting to see. So here, right here is gonna be Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout. You can see some scaffolding over there. But you can see they have all the paneling up to put the solar panels out and rock the galaxy. I assume still slated for a 2021 open, and we're very excited for this just because this is a brand new ride straight from Disney Imagineering. Unlike Tron, where we kind of know or expect what we're about to get because it's essentially the same exact ride. But this is a brand new, straight from Disney. Should be a lot of fun. A lot of people love Mission Breakout, so this should be, we're assuming, just as good, if not better. And here we are at Test Track. 30-minute wait, 0-minute single rider, and it's 4:21. So let's see how long it takes us. 4:21. So walking through here, usually at the studio where you create your car. Thank you guys. So it's been 6 minutes. You can see all of the distance markers on the ground. So it looks like everyone's getting their own car. Obviously, as we've seen, there's no way to, you know.
Distance analysis, hyperspectral imaging in progress. Calculating.
Oh! 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 And there you go, there's all the Chevy cars down there. And here we go, really pushing it now. Guardians of the Galaxy to the right. There it is. We're pushing it. Space 220. Ah! Oh my God. Mexico Pavilion right there. And there's Space 220 right there. A better look at it. But that was fun.
Always is. Good time.
So we're right outside Test Track right now, but the donut box, which has been, I mean, this has been under construction for so long. It says coming this fall, which is exciting. But strawberry glazed donut holes, a bunch of donut holes, a bunch of great dessert options, which should be great. And I'm actually really excited. The chocolate cream stout looks pretty good. So we're gonna head into the festival center now, and let's head in here to 1, soak up the air conditioning, and 2, to check if anything is new or changed since the last time we came. So walking in, first thing that obviously sticks out is that usually this stand is very filled with like popcorn or something. They offer some offerings during whatever festival, whether it be Flower and Garden or it be Food and Wine. Obviously not running right now, but head into the EPCOT experience. We're gonna see what is going on there. So usually when this is a continuous show, at the moment it stops, they let everyone leave, and then they're gonna start, as they said. But that's pretty interesting because you don't really touch anything. There's distance markers on the ground that everyone follows by. So pretty interesting that they stop. It seems like they're gonna come sanitize all of these railings. Yeah, one, I would just say very interesting that the Mary Poppins is still here, and exciting to see everything else that comes to EPCOT, like the Moana and rest of the stuff. EPCOT experience, we are going to head back into the World Showcase, make another loop, starting with the Mexico Pavilion, and I think that I'm going to backtrack a little bit and head to the Caribbean booth, which has the jerk chicken, which I really enjoy. Here we are. I got the jerk chicken. Zig got the empanada. He already started eating. We are clearly distanced from everyone. No one around. I've had the jerk chicken before. I know it's amazing, but I have a little bite on camera. Wow. So I don't know if this is interesting to anyone, but all the water fountains are working, so you can get water fountain water, but I'm not. So as usual, the jerk chicken was very good. Zig, did you like your empanada?
Oh, delicious. 10 out of 10.
Zig liked the empanada. We're gonna now head on over to Frozen Ever After, see if it's a shorter wait than when we initially went, and do another loop around the World Showcase. We were gonna go on Frozen Ever After, but it looks like a 30-minute wait again. Social distancing all the way back to the entrance of the pavilion. Who's coming through? Pluto, Goofy. What's up, Goofy? How are you doing? Hello, Minnie. Hello, Mickey. How are you doing? Looking out on World Showcase Lagoon. Off on the distance, I'll try to zoom in and see if you guys can see the Goodyear blimp coming on.
It's gonna be a good year.
So we're just walking around just past the African outpost. This is our second time around the showcase, but let's see if we get anything the second time around. And I know this was at the beginning of the video today, but you can see the guidebook and the passport is digital this year. So all you got to do is use the My Disney Experience or use your camera to take essentially a photo of the QR code, and then it allows you to get the passport of all the wonderful food around the World Showcase. So coming from Germany, we are now at a wine place right outside the Italy Pavilion. They have all wine and Prosecco. It's a very good option, but as you can see, social distancing on the ground, only that far. But if you like your wine from Italy, this is where you get it. Whoa! The Mariachi Cobre is on their way. Hello! Leaving the America Pavilion, we got the shaved ice right here. Zig wants to go check out the prices. I want to say it's like $4.50 for some shaved ice. So Zig got the shaved ice. What do you think, Zig?
Delicious.
So Zig just got his shaved ice from the Japan Pavilion. We are now gonna head through Morocco, Canada, UK, all those great things. And we're gonna go to Living with the Land over at the Land Pavilion. It might be closed because it's past 6 o'clock, so we don't actually know. But we're gonna head on over there and see what the deal is, let you guys know. So Living with the Land is open. We're gonna head on in, and then the Seas with Nemo right afterwards. So stay tuned, Living with the Land, then the Seas, and then maybe Frozen Ever After? We'll see. So it says 10-minute wait up there. We're gonna walk on in, but first our hand sanitizer. So if you see, Living with the Land has these markers on, or I guess these dividers to, I guess, distance you from the other people, because there will be people in row 1, we're gonna be in row 3, and people in row 5. So
please lower your head.
Should be interesting.
Yet still respect the needs of the land. So
I missed you too.
as a result, we're able to save millions of gallons. The system on your left combines hydroponics with aquaculture. The fish provide a natural source of fertilizer for the plants.
So just got off Living with the Land. Soarin' is a walk-on. We're not gonna do it though.
This is what I'm looking for.
We're gonna head over to Frozen Ever After and see if we can finally try to get on that today.
Good.
You remember like a second ago when I said we were going to Frozen? Ha, I lied. Because if you remember 20 seconds ago, I said we're going to the seas. So we're now gonna go ride Under the Sea with,
Little Mermaid?
not Little Mermaid, with Finding Nemo. Here we go. Should be a walk-on, a nice Omni Mover, cold, see some animals. Where are we? SeaWorld? No, we're not. We're at Disney World.
Please remain seated. Hands are
So, this is with Nemo and friends, and we're going to head to Future World, and now to Frozen Ever After. So we were heading over to Frozen Ever After, but quick hand washing, 20 seconds on the clock.
Happy birthday to you.
There we go.
Happy birthday to you.
There you go, hand washing station right outside Living with the Land, in between the seas and the land pavilion. So this is the line for Frozen Ever After. We're gonna wait in it because we haven't been able to do it today. So it's worth it to us. Woo, line starts right here. So we got in line at 7:43. It is now 7:48. Posted a 40-minute wait. So we'll see if that's actually accurate or not. Here we go, entering the real queue for Frozen Ever After.
Let it go. You'll never see me cry.
We are about to get on. It took about 35 minutes to 40 minutes, so exactly what was posted. And here we go, back row, should be fun.
Come on, let's go and play. Elsa likes to give us all some fun. She's making everyone a snowy summer day.
Frozen Ever After, done, wonderful. So 30-minute wait now, but we're gonna head to the front of the park. As you can see, it's getting darker out. But look at this wonderful, wonderful scene. Everything's starting to light up. No one in front of us. You see the sun is setting and people are leaving. Time to head on home. But actually, probably gonna ride Spaceship Earth one more time. Mexico Pavilion looking real nice right now with the sunset. So last but certainly not least, we are going to head into Mouse Gear, hit up the merchandise shop on your way out. Obviously, if you're familiar with EPCOT, we are over by Mission Space in Teshrek. Mouse Gear used to be right there, an electric umbrella was right there if you walked in on the backside of Spaceship Earth, but is now located over here, kind of on the backside of Electric Umbrella. But now we're going to head on in and check some of the merchandise they have. So you can see as you walk in, you got all the Festival of the Art stuff and ink and paint. I'll say more ink and paint stuff, less Festival of the Art. And you have all the masks right here. You got your mini one, your Hulk, Mickey, and all the characters. They're $6. And check the back side. You got Star Wars, Stitch, and all those guys.
They have a measurement guide up there.
And here's your measurement guide. That's pretty cool. But $6 per person, or per mask, and only $4 per person. Right over here, for all you Disney dads, here is the headgear. Not as much this stuff, but more this stuff. You got your, I'm a big fan of this Walt Disney Pictures hat. I've been a big fan of it.
Disney dad.
Big fan. And yeah, there you go. Disney Dad right there. There you go. So again, a good selection of stuff, but nothing that really stands out or that is different here. So again, if you're gonna do your shopping, go to World of Disney. I don't recommend doing it here. That said, if you do decide to do it here, they do have a social distancing markers on the ground and the plexiglass on the registers, so could keep very safe while you're doing it. So that'll do it here at EPCOT today. Got to ride pretty much everything except for Mission Space, which to be honest, we didn't want to ride. Got to experience all Food and Wine Festival. Safety measures are good. I'm definitely a big fan of everything that they're putting in place to make sure that we stay safe and that people keep their mask on no matter where they are, no matter what time of day, eating food away from guest flow and at a table. Very good. Big props to Disney. But that'll do it from EPCOT. Zig had a good day. I had a good day. Thanks for joining. Maybe we'll do this again if you guys liked it. Let me know down below if you liked it. You can subscribe. But thanks for joining. See you guys potentially next time.